Hello, this is Michael D. Friedman with CinemATL. It's been a while, but I'm back with 4 good things about Ocean's 8. Number one, this movie's got the classic Oceans feel. It really does pay tribute to the Clooney versions of the Oceans 11 through 13. It's got the style of the Soderbergh classic Ocean's 11 with all his directorial um, things that he does with zooms and panning and stuff that you don't see typically nowadays in movies. It gives it that definite feel, that old school feel that Ocean's 11 had. So I'm glad they stuck with that style. It was a good job by the director, Gary Ross, who you might know has directed Hunger Games and some other things. Number two, I like the fact that this wasn't just a direct reboot with women in the roles. I was kind of concerned when they announced this. I mean, I'm all for having women-led films like these, but I would like them to do more original stuff and not just reboot other films. But this was a little bit, it wasn't quite a reboot. It was more of a sequel, and that's what I really appreciated about it. It continues the story of the Ocean's family, and it even has some nods to some characters from the original Ocean's 11, or the Clooney version of Ocean's 11, not the Sinatra version. But yeah, that was good that it was not a reboot, but more of a sequel. Number three is Anne Hathaway. She gives the standout performance in this film, which is kind of ironic because she's the mark. She plays an entitled actress named Daphne Kluger, who is really being set up by the Ocean's team. But she really has a nice performance as this really entitled person, and she plays it with a lot of humor and gusto. And ironically enough, she gets more character development than most of the other characters in the film. Number four is the actual heist itself. It's a fun premise. It's very well executed. The Met is a nice location for this to take place. There's a lot of cameos by famous celebrities. But overall, the heist is well done and well planned out. And they pretty much do stay ahead of the audience. So I wasn't able to figure out exactly how everything was going to go down. So it was intriguing to watch. Well, overall, I would say that Ocean's 8 is, it's not quite up to par with Ocean's 11, but I do feel like it's better than the Ocean's sequels, 12 and 13. It's not as bloated as those were. It really gets back to the feeling of the original with a bunch of people just having fun on this film. And it's really a nice continuation to the franchise. It'll be interesting to see if they go any further with it, but overall it's just really kind of disposable and not very memorable. I don't think we'll be talking about it years from now, but it's kind of hard to capture that magic from the original Ocean's 11, which is actually one of my favorite films. But anyway, I would probably give this about a B. Like I said, better than the sequels, but not quite on par with the Clooney original. All right, well, that's it for this time. Stay tuned to CinemATL.com for all your Atlanta film and entertainment news, and I'll see you next time.